E aí pessoal, como é que vocês estão? Beleza? Vamos continuar aqui nossa saga do dragão de Inquisition. No episódio passado eu fiquei tentando pegar aquela porcaria amarelinha ali, mas não deu certo não. Agora eu vou ali... Vamos clicar aqui pra ver o que rola. Cara, minha cabeça tá doendo muito. Tem muito tempo que eu tô ali tentando subir aqui. O estresse tomou de conta. Problemas de um acadêmico de chantria. Código desbloqueado. Os círculos marcos. Escudo de torre pontudo. Pedra serpente. Fechado. Revela na hora que eu sair daqui fica todo mundo puto comigo. Imagina. Que merda. Vamos lá, foi esse negócio aqui, ó.
Make a speed.
R$3 eu fico no mesmo lugar. Bom demais. Subir ali de novo, ó. Ah, merda.
We'll make good use of it.
Nada aqui. Aqui não tem nada.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce
Tem uma cara de
Magister
filho da
Helion
puta da porra.
Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
É bem poucas ideias.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an
Diálogo
endeavor.
grande da porra.
Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix,
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
O moleque me salvou. Olha que filha da puta.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Who are you?
Linny, don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages.
Fazendo agachamento aí.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition.
All you it's just because they're rude. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
But don't Magisters summon demons?
The Chantry says whatever they think will... People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in them. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm...
Putz, fiz merda.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What is...
He does not like to be reminded. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are...
Those like me without the... Rather than risk me becoming possessed, my magic is gone. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have...
Magister Alexius arrived and he forced anyone without magic. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Opa, vemos um agente, ó. Os corvos e a rainha Madrigal. Vamos ver se tem mais algum diálogo aqui.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andros. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came... If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you were happy in the circle...
We're all rebels now. The majority wanted to dissolve the...
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empire.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this...
Something's not right, magic or no. I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand In...
1 minute, we were bracing for the temple. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan. Be careful.
Vazar. Nossa, tanto diálogo, velho. Tá louco. Uma coisa ali. Tanto de mercador. Olha a admissão, pessoal. Tá doido.
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
Is that so hard to...
Everyone blamed, yet everyone called. What choice did we have?
There are better ways than war.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right...
You seem young.
I'm Lisas. Templars came into the alien... It's not right.
Eu acho que eu vou acabar ficando do lado dos Templários.
I sing the chant.
You don't approve?
I was there when she was ready. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the...
How long...
Dale, this doesn't feel like safety.
Take care of you.
I never...
Opa! Ó o Mago Master aí, velho. Eu gosto desse bicho aí.
You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Eu gosto de jogar esse maluco aí. Nem acertou ainda. Viviane tá morrendo. Só curar ela aqui. Tiadinho de leve. Esqueci o nome desse mago aí.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvis.
É o Dorian.
Most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without me. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rift. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
É, meu irmão, a coisa tá ficando feia. Então é isso, pessoal. Muito obrigado pela audiência. Fiquem bem, se inscrevam no canal e até a próxima. Falou!